I'm Isaiah. I am 24. I recently, actually 24 days ago, I moved out of my house I was living in and into my car, and I sort of set up the car so that it's like a nice place to be. I made window covers. I have like bedding, nice bedding. I bought a nice cooler. I have water. All of my worldly possessions are here too. I moved my address over to my dad's house for my driver's license. I'm working on getting more meds. I have a dentist appointment, I have a doctor's appointment, and once the doctor, the dentist, the meds happen, I am going to go to a monastery in Virginia of the Thai Forest Buddhist tradition just to visit. I guess I have really nothing much to say. That's sort of where I'm at right now. I mean, you know, I saw some childhood friends of mine the other day, and I told them about, what I basically just told you. And they were like, oh my goodness, you need to take all of our food, raid our pantry, and take all this food for your journey. And I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I've got too much food now. I want less. But I will eat it, and it will reduce. Nothing's really going on. I kind of feel like I'm living my path. Living my path. Living my life. Nothing's really happening. I know where I'm gonna go with intention. I mean, yeah, I feel good. I feel good. What? I feel like consistently good, consistently happy. With very little going on. There's a lady. She's having cake. She got it from Castro's Bakery. Good place. I wrote them a review the other day. So I was camped out in front of their bakery. So I woke up and I got coffee and some bread. It was amazing. I was shocked how delicious their coffee was. Put a little bit of cinnamon in it. I have cinnamon in my car, so. It's like I'm making these videos for me. I'm making these videos for me. Yeah. But they happen to be public, so I guess you are also here. Whoever you may be. My childhood friends also gave me some bedding. They gave me 2 yoga mats to lie down in my car beneath my sleeping bag. They also gave me like a 13 degree Fahrenheit rated sleeping bag, which I don't know that I really need that either. They also gave me, you know, paper towels and like utensils, and I was like, okay, like I'll accept, you know, whatever. But now I'm like, gosh, like I kind of don't want to have unnecessary things. That's okay. I'm sure I'll be patient, and you know, as the weather gets warmer, I'll figure out whether or not to keep the sleeping bag. Maybe I'll use the paper towels and those will slowly disappear. I'll eat the food and that'll disappear. I ended up not dipping into my savings to pay for whatever, something. I ended up logging onto Uber Eats and making a few bucks. Well, it's funny, I was at my dad's house and I was telling him, like, yeah, I kind of want my savings to disappear too. Like, I kind of don't want to have that, like, something to call mine, you know, something that is, yeah. And he was like, well, you can always give it to me. I'll take it. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. We'll see what happens when I get to this monastery. Because I don't even mind how it I don't even mind so much how I am rid of this mindness and of the money too, so much as I am interested in the fact that it is not mine anymore. It could be dumped into the river, right? It's just the feeling of being out of debt, I suppose, of not having anything to need to hold on to, or that I even could hold on to. Like, that's a free sense of self when I reflect on it, at least. Like, yeah, I really think it's cool that my whole life is just, in this small vehicle, and it just feels so like I don't have any loose ends hanging around. Feels like everything is neatly within my scope of vision, and everything else, I know that there's like nothing dirty outside of my vision, so it's all free. And somehow that knowing is like so much easier to be aware of when everything in my scope is everything in my scope. There's not like other stuff in my scope of self that is, I'm not aware of, at least materially, right? Like, all of the scope of self is what's inside of me, and very clear things materially, and clear relationships also sort of material. But yeah, that's just a really sort of satisfying reflection of my life. Like, it feels so sustaining. And not a whole lot is happening. Like, there's not a lot in my vision of self, in my scope of self. It's not a lot. I don't do a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot. But there's sort of a beauty in that very fact. Part of these videos is for someone else seeing that and sort of feeling inspired by these reflections. Because I know that I was myself before I had a clearer vision of self. Yep. Than I do now. Clearer vision of self than I have right now. And hopefully that vision will continually develop and become finer and finer. I mean, that's my whole journey, like, it's already pretty clear, yeah, but no downside to it. Right? Water bottle? Oh. No. Talking about parking. Okay. It's cool, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you know, I almost want to say thank you. I don't know, like acknowledging the viewer now. Wow, nifty. Just like examining my awareness is like this like muscle that I can flex that fills space like in my perception of this area. I don't know what that means, but that's the experience I'm having. So it's like a mental muscle. Fascinating. You know, I want to get to 50 subscribers. So everybody like and subscribe. And I'll be able to have live streams, which I think will be particularly interesting for my own practice and reflection. I guess now I'll chop up this video and maybe go into Planet Fitness and use the bathroom. Maybe take a shower. Probably feel nice before bed. Yeah. Do nothing. Yeah. That too. So yeah, thanks for being there if you are.